All right, we're back. I'm Dan Cecilia, and with me today is Shelley.
What up?
My partner in crime, part of the Crypto Cave. And Shelley, what we got going on today?
So much, as always. Crypto's an exciting realm to exist within. How are you today? And hello, chat. See Flower Power 2222 in the house.
What's up, chat?
Emmett. Ooh, I have to open our X stream as well.
If you guys are with us today, we got a pretty casual show today. We'll be looking at some stuff. We'll just be going through some coins. If you guys have anything that you want us to cover, you have any questions, literally anything, drop it in the chat. We'll cover it.
Literally anything, he said.
Yes. But also not literally everything. So where do you want to start?
What's up with the headlines? What's going on in the world today?
Hey, yeah,
hello, Lone Sophos, Emmett, Catan, Flower, Tav.
Today we're a little bit down looking at the market. I got Bitcoin chart up here on the Tasty Trade platform. We're down 1%. We're about 117, 118. I see ETH ETFs see third biggest day of inflows while Bitcoin sees net outflows. That could be an indication of rotation to altcoins. Alt season might be upon us. Coinbase partners with PNC Bank for crypto as a service model. Thought that was kind of interesting. Coinbase kind of bringing their capabilities to major banking provider. Goldman and Bank of New York Mellon to offer tokenized money market accounts. Okay. And then the meme coins Pangu and Rect. So Pangu is Pudgy Penguins, for anyone out there that's into NFTs. They hit all new all-time highs. So those are the major headlines that I kind of caught my eye. And yeah, I think the ETH ETF third biggest day inflows while BTC ETFs see now outflows is that's pretty interesting. I need to see if I can find the ETF inflow and outflow website, but I don't know, anything you're looking at?
To be honest, I have been a little distracted, Dan. We've got a lot going on internally here with the stablecoin funding, all very exciting things happening. We are bringing so much to the table here at Tasty for our customers. So in chat, if there's anything missing in our products, let us know. We're listening. We're listening like real close. So yell from the rooftops. And but yeah, so we've got the wheel today. I did that with Ryan before. I don't think you and I have ever done it on this show, right?
I don't think so.
Okay, so the wheel of crypto, running it back. And so for anybody that hasn't experienced the wheel of crypto, it is all of our crypto offerings on a wheel. We spin it, and then we just talk rapid fire about whatever it is. And if you have any specific questions, throw them in the chat. But the wheel is just a fun way to cover a lot of content really quickly. But do we have a question for the chat?
Do we have I don't have a question.
I have a personal question. Who's been to Europe? Because I'll be gone for 3 weeks.
We'll be gone.
Yeah. 3 weeks. I'll be out starting next week. So hitting Norway, Italy, Austria, Germany. And I wish crypto was more like just the everyday normal thing, because now I'm like, wait a minute. How does currency work over there? Do I have to bring fiat and transfer to all these different currencies and yada, yada? I'm like such a noob when it comes to like traditional money rails, but.
Yeah. I have a couple big, let me see here. Oh, Big Deal Donuts. How'd Link do today? I'm looking at the Link chart right now on the platform. We're down about 10%, 9.7%. So a little bit of a sell-off there. Might be a good time to scale back in. It did kind of skyrocket here in the month of July. It's been up. Everything's been up. So it's okay. We're taking a little bit of a breather, but we're down 10% there. big deal donuts. Catan, who is one of our regulars, what's up, Catan, is an Ethereum Ripple trying to get into the Swift game. We're offering RLUSD, which is Ripple's stablecoin. I know that they have a ton of partnerships with banks. I do think Chainlink is powering some of the banking systems via stablecoin, tokenized stock, sort of infrastructure there. So there might be a thesis on Chainlink to do well because of that. I don't know how that translates to the token price, but I do know that infrastructure is being used in some of the banking rails. Lone Sofo's been to Sweden, so
Let's go.
not Norway, but Sweden.
Apparently, I'm Norwegian. Didn't know that.
I could have told you that.
Oh, okay.
Emmett says just went to Italy in November.
Ooh.
Grumpy Mike really leaves the house. Yeah, I feel you.
Respect.
Yeah. So here we go. Which stable coins won't make the Genius Act? Which will? I don't know. That's I should dig into that. I'm not totally sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if it like my interpretation of that Genius Act was not that it was giving certain stablecoins certain permission to exist. It was more of the framework for issuers to issue these stablecoins, like what they need to follow, right? So I know a big one was they can't pass yield on. So the yield that these stablecoin issuers are generating, which is massive, that's how they make their money. They're not able to pass that on to like the holders.
Right.
So that's out not legal through this act. So I do know that was one big thing, and I think it just gives a framework for stable coins to kind of exist and be issued in the States. So we'll see how that plays out. Chainlink, I got to read up. Yeah, take a look at Chainlink. It's been around for a while. It's probably one of the more useful projects out there. Any coins that are heavy inside owned. Depends on what you mean by inside owned. So it's not like, it's kind of tough. One of the things that you can do is you can track wallets. And wallets are tracking wallets are kind of similar to how you would track maybe like insider shareholders or big institutions owning certain percentages of stock. So I have a couple platforms that I use for that. One's called Arkham. And Arkham is basically a data company, and it's called Arkham Intelligence. Let me see if I can get to it. And it basically just allows you to track and see wallets of certain tokens. That's one way you can track that and just see who's selling, who's buying. So, or kind of what's going on in that particular token.
Whale behavior.
Or it tracks Robin. So I see Robinhood's cold wallet here, right? So Robinhood has $4.8 billion worth of Ethereum on its platform, right? Binance, this beacon deposit contract that's staked, right? That's the staked Ethereum. So about $231 billion worth of Ethereum is locked in staking. So whatever percentage of that supply is, that's being staked. You can see Binance cold wallet here, Upbit's hot wallet. Let's see, Kraken. So you can view kind of what's being held on exchanges, where that flow is coming from. Is it being taken off exchange? Is it being moved on? A lot of people believe that or I guess like the theory is that when a lot of stuff flows on exchange, it's going to be sold and taken out of the system. When it's taken off exchange, it's kind of going out and on, doing DeFi activities, doing things that people believe like is bullish. So that's slightly different than how we look at traditional side of stuff, but you can track that. The whole thing's an open database. There are programs out here that allow you to do it. I'll drop this in the chat, so if you guys want to take a look, then you guys can do that. So let's see.
Bring your Visa card and leave Amex home. Interesting. Okay. Use your credit card for everything. If you need euros for anything, go to a local bank and pull money from an ATM. You get the best exchange rates that way. Thank you, Emmett. This is all good advice and much needed. Yeah, that'll be interesting. I'm excited. Dan, you've been to Europe, haven't you?
I have been to Europe. I've been to London. I've been to Munich. I've been to Zurich, Switzerland. And then I've been to Amsterdam.
Nice.
Yeah. And same.
All in the same trip?
Yep.
Okay.
Same thing. Actually, if you want to, because it's all Eurozone, you're not going to London, are you? You're not going to UK. It's all Eurozone. You go to the Chase Bank down here on, or really, you can go to the one down here on Michigan Ave,
Okay.
or any in the city, and they'll give you a really good exchange rate, and you could take the cash over for you if you want to do that, like immediately.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to carry a lot of cash.
Don't buy it at like airports.
Yeah, good grief.
I'm sure they have. I'm sure.
Yeah, my son is there. Like, my son is in Italy, so we're meeting in Norway.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But thank you for all the advice, chat. I appreciate it. Let's spin the wheel.
Yeah, let's spin the wheel.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, my mouse is stuck. All right. Spinning. Oh, Bitcoin. Right out of the gate. Here you go. Let's speed run it, Dan.
Digital gold.
It's too easy. Too easy. Give me a price prediction by the end of this year.
End of this year we'll touch 135.
Okay. It's kind of conservative, I think. Maybe.
By the end of this year, we'll touch 135.
Okay. Touch it. Just tickle it. I want to hear what Chad has to say. Price predictions for Bitcoin.
Price predictions for Bitcoin.
Yeah.
What is yours?
I think we may touch 150
Okay.
by the end of the year.
Do you think it's like do you feel like this cycle has been a little bit different where the price movements have been a little bit more controlled?
Yeah.
Because don't you feel like, I just remember last cycle, and when I say last cycle, like that 2018 to 2022 kind of years, is like it just felt like, you know what I mean? It felt it was just volatile and like chaotic and
see, that's when I entered the space, or like really got involved. So it's like that's my conditioning now. I keep expecting that. I'm like, we're on the roller coaster. Like, let's go. And then I'm like, oh, it's just this choppy. You know, it's interesting. Solidation, a lot of that.
yeah.
But I think with all this new clarity, I think we're going to see some big institutional moves that are just going to drive a lot. But we'll see what that means for, altcoins and everything. I'm optimistic. Primo, zero in the long run.
Tom Banjo, 68K. Okay.
It'd be interesting. I'd be buying a lot if it pulls back that far.
Yeah, so would I. Zero in the long run. Okay. That sounds like Cope. Primo, that sounds like Cope. I'm not going to lie. Edward. Hey, what's up, Edward? Smart way to exchange before you go. Yep. Yeah.
Very cool. All right, spin it again.
Okay.
We got 15 minutes. Let's see if we can get through everything on the wheel. That would be aggressive. AVAX. I just used this chain today.
Okay. We have it on the platform, obviously.
All of these are on the platform.
I am looking at a yearly one-day chart, so let me bring it in.
I love that the, what is it? The scan, the base
Snow scan.
I love that it's called Snow Scan. That makes me happy.
So I guess I would say like a Gen 2 layer 1 smart contracting platform that is EVM compatible but has something called, what is it, subnets?
I'm not super familiar with this one, so I'm going to lean a little bit more on you.
Yeah.
So this is EVM compatible, but it's not a layer 2?
No, it's a layer 1.
Interesting.
I believe. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it's a general purpose blockchain. General purpose layer 1 that has there's three different blockchains on the Avalanche network: the exchange chain, X chain, the contract chain, C chain, and the platform chain, P chain. So the exchange chain is the primary blockchain for asset creation and exchange, including AVAX, the native token. The contract chain, C chain, supports the creation and execution of smart contracts. And then the platform chain, P chain, manages a network of validators. And it's based, so it has its own virtual machine, but it's based on the Ethereum virtual machine. So all that means is it's compatible with Ethereum.
Interesting. And you can fund your Tasty Trade account with stablecoin
On Avalanche.
Because
Yeah.
I did that today.
Yeah.
So giddy up.
So, yes.
There we go. We spinning?
Found it. It launched in 2020, it seems like. Okay. Let's spin it.
Well done, Dan. Well done. Polka dot. Layer 0 infrastructure.
Dead.
Layer. Dead? How?
Polka dot?
Polka dot.
Who do you know is used
Well,
polka
because
dot?
nobody's using it. It's just in use at all times. It's the layer 0 that's connecting different blockchains so they can communicate together. Damn, Dan.
I
So
think that
harsh.
I don't think that is.
All right, we're spinning again.
Hold on.
Okay.
Let me.
All right.
I just want to bring up the chart because I'm convinced.
As far as trading it goes, I mean, I haven't looked at the chart, but what it is that layer 0 infrastructure layer that's providing communication between different blockchains so that
Yes. Okay.
it's an interoperability layer.
Pooled security. Yeah. So it is a layer 0 open source blockchain, allows multiple blockchains to connect and operate within itself, and share their unique features while pooling their security. The only reason why I have a negative bias on it is because there was a report that was published about the Polkadot treasury, and I think they had something like $500 million or some outrageous amount of money was just going toward like marketing events. And I don't know if it has any real adoption. Like, I don't know any applications on.
Cite your source, Dan. Where was this from?
This was on Twitter like over months ago. So I've never.
You got influenced and you didn't check the source?
But it's kind of like one of those things. Like, you use apps on Solana. You obviously use applications on Ethereum, Bitcoin. Some of these other layer 2s. Who's using Polkadot?
Well, that's what I mean. Like, it's a layer 0, so it's not like a retail. We're not using it.
But I know, but like,
I look at it as like a ComEd or an energy company that like I'm paying a bill and I'm flipping light switches and I'm using, but I'm not thinking about the brand ever.
okay,
That's kind of how I look at it.
there's no value to that token. There's no value accrual to the token. But we got it. If you want it, we got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. USDC, stablecoin, Circle.
Issued by Circle. What is Circle's stock at?
Yeah, let's look.
Did it crash? Oh, it's in $200.
Stretch your chart out a little bit there.
I don't know why it's.
You're all squished. There we go.
All right, it's kind of pulled back a little bit.
Okay.
It's not bad.
Do you own any Circle?
I don't. I do eventually want to own it. I have a rule against trading IPOs.
Yeah.
So, does anyone know how high the price of tulips reached in the 1630s? That's a good question.
That's tickling a memory of something because my daughter did a report on tulips and this came up, but we're talking like years ago, so random. Let's see, Big Deal Donuts, what drives this? Circle. Is the question, So Circle is the company behind USDC, but I feel like from a front-facing perspective, USDC is more associated with Coinbase, but it's actually Circle that, what's the word? Like
The issuer.
Issuer, thank you.
Circle's the issuer. They're the ones that they provide services to platforms that want to connect to stable USDC specifically. They also mint or create the token on chain and then have the collateral in a bank account wherever. I think it's with Cantor Fitzgerald or something. Maybe that's Tether. But anyway, they're the issuer. They're the stablecoin issuer. It's not a bank. It's not, they don't have a banking
So like if
license.
I give them one of my dollars, they're going to give me a USDC token. They're going to take my dollar, put it somewhere
Right.
so that it is backed 1-to-1. And then if I want my dollar back, whoosh, I get it and they burn that token. So it's a 1-to-1 pegged to the US dollar.
Didn't Circle buy from Coinbase? So Catan, I believe that Coinbase owns 40% of Circle, or don't quote me on the percentage. They own.
They share their profits. So I think it's 40 or 50% of Circle's profits go to Coinbase.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's why when this IPO happened, people were like, "Oh my gosh, it's so overvalued." Because if you go to the fundamental analysis on the business, it's like most of their profits are going to Coinbase. Why is this stock going up so much? But people are viewing it as more of like a demand for exposure to crypto.
Right.
And stable coins. And so Circle was just one of the first and only to offer that exposure.
Yeah.
So that's why we're looking at the stock price. But I mean, that's a big business, stable coins.
Huge. Yeah. Do you guys feel that stablecoins can literally take over payments for homes, et cetera? Imagine Rocket, Carvana, et cetera, using this. I mean, I do.
Absolutely.
I do.
Here I am going to Europe. I wish I could use stable coins to just fund my travel.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you're going to like consciously know that you're using them.
Right.
But it will drive a lot of the, the back end stuff. You guys have talked about it. I forget who it was, if it was Catan or someone else. You guys have talked about it before using Swift or whatever, LIBOR, or some of these like settlements take days, cross-border takes days. It's very disjointed. So I definitely do feel like it takes over as far as, infrastructure goes with how payments work and how platforms are connected, So yeah, certainly believe that it will take over in some capacity.
Fremo's got a great question. 1 million American dollars or 10 Bitcoins. Go. I'm taking the 10 Bitcoin all day.
10 Bitcoins.
10 Bitcoin, please.
Yes.
And you can use Bitcoin as collateral to buy a house now and, get your Bitcoin loans. So yeah, Bitcoin. Spinning. Ooh, what is it? Oh, Litecoin. Boomer coin.
It is a boomer coin. Created by a guy named Charlie Lee in 2017 to maybe it was even earlier. It might have been 2011 to be a cheaper Bitcoin or
Lighter, like
faster, rather. It's
faster,
not cheaper,
yeah.
but faster. Peer-to-peer currency created by Charlie Lee based on the Bitcoin protocol, but differs in terms of the hashing algorithm and its max supply. Yeah. There will be 84 million Litecoins that can never be minted or mined, which is 4 times more than the Bitcoin's max supply. Yeah.
Interesting that it never really took off. I remember when we were looking at this before when I brought up the little South Park buses, the chain, you can view how the chains are, and Litecoin is just no buses. Nothing's happening. All right.
It's one of these things, like it's just very early. 2000.
Sui.
Ooh.
We need to agree on how we're saying that.
Sui.
Sui.
Yeah.
Like chop suey.
Yeah.
Sui.
Yeah.
Sui. Okay. How are we saying it? I want to hear from chat. Like sui? Sui? How do you say it in chat? But all right, let's talk about it.
So that is what I consider a Gen 3 general purpose layer 1 blockchain. It has basically the big difference is that it has a different programming language. And that programming language is safer and faster and easier to program in than like Ethereum's or Solana's. And because of that, you can create unique programs and more scalable applications. This project was spun out of Facebook, Meta's blockchain unit. So Facebook had a stablecoin and blockchain unit that they were trying to launch that got shut down in 2019. So they spun this out, and this Move programming language is what they created. Facebook created Move programming, or the unit, and Sui is one of them that uses this. So
Love that.
Yeah.
Well done, Dan. We got Lone Sofa. Sui. Okay. Yep. Sui. Phonics. Aave. How do we feel about Aave, Dan?
That's a good one. That is a DeFi protocol. It is a borrow-lend platform. It allows you to deposit ETH tokens, whatever, and borrow against it. It makes a lot of money. This is a real application that people use.
Can you pull up the chart?
Yes, I can, Aave.
Ryan's put on some good Aave trades lately.
Yeah, actually, should we take a look at the follow trade at some point?
Yeah.
Where is that? Here it is.
Pull up Ryan. I actually duplicated his trades when he was messing with Aave, and I was like, hey, thanks. We both made a little bit of money. It was a few weeks ago, though. I think
So
he
Ryan
exited some positions in the last couple of days.
Here's his Aave trade. Bought, what do you do? Buy at 288. Was bought at 264, sold at 292. It's pretty good. But yeah, it's a DeFi protocol. People use it, makes a lot of money. They have their own stablecoin as well. It's called Ghost. GHO is the ticker. If you want to look that up. It's their own native stablecoin. And all I know is that Aave means ghost in Swedish.
Well done.
So
We are out of time. How did that happen? That was so fast. All right. Go ahead.
If anybody wants to email us, ask questions, stablecoin funding is now live. Please check that out. Let us know if you have any issues with it or what you think about it. Give us recommendations. We're making improvements to the platform all the time, and we'd love to hear from you. Shelley's going away, so we want to give Shelley her last chat. You might never see her again. She might just stay over there.
No, I'm coming back. I'll be back. It'll just be 3 weeks, which feels like a very long time, especially in crypto. So thank you all for being here. We appreciate all of you. And Ryan will be back on Monday for the Tasty Crypto Show. But we will be on Friday with Beans. So I'm not gone yet.
Okay.
Come hang out with us. I think we're going to do a lot on ETH since it's next week is ETH's 10th birthday. So the big 10. Yeah, so we'll see you Friday.
Yep.
Thank you, Lone Sophos. Hope to see you Friday. Otherwise, if I don't see you, I'll be back in a few weeks. Can't wait. But thank you all for being here.
Thank you. See you guys. Peace.
Peace.